Okay, I'm just looking at this. This is a civil GUI kind of a little bit advanced topic. What is this? Is this position or user, or this is employee record? So this is the kind of thing that you have. I want you to think a little bit, and you are of the opinion that really it's user or it's employee. It's not a position. I wanted you to give a justification, right? And the justification is that one position could possibly be taken by two users. So so then it's very difficult to figure out who did what. So we have to stamp up in updated field which user did it. Second thing is position is basically the purpose of position is that it will someone else will come and take that position, and then other third person will come and the fourth person will come over the history of of the of that company. So the whole point of the system. So the whole point is the position will be taken by different people. So if let's say first person who joined, he updates the salary of someone, maybe his own salary, and then he leaves the company, then the other guy comes, so then this will start reflecting his name. So we don't want to have that. So it should not be position. Then now we are at a point where we are thinking whether it should be employee or user. So now you need to think about the user and employee difference. What is the difference? Then you have to come up with, okay, this is the reason, this is probably user or employee. Think once, why there are two entities, user and employee and zero. Position and employee we know. Position is a placeholder for the data. Employee is attached to the position. So that if one employee goes and second employee comes, it's very easy to do that switch. Why do we have user entity and zero? Right? Because if the customer application is the application should be used by the customer. And they won't be having the employee record. Because employee record has a lot of power, it has a lot of process around it. Right? So um, so customer should not be having the employee record. He should have only one record, simple record. Login, password. The user record is really just that. Login, password. Right? And this is because customers are also allowed to access sometimes. So employees are also, so this is the reason we have this user entity, because we need to support the external users. That's what we call it, external users or customers. So we need to have employee record for the employees also, because salary, all those things should go somewhere, right? Right? All those things are at the employee record. So employee is basically not the user record. User record is separate from it. Every employee will have a corresponding user record also. Every user record will not be having a corresponding employee record. Make sense? Make sense? Now question arises, that is only required for the customer application. Why do we have it for the employee application? Common architecture. People doesn't want to defeat their very important goal of having a common architecture for all the applications. So that's why user record is very much present in employee applications. User entity is very much present, and it is kept separate from employee. Next question, advanced. Responsibility should be attached to the user or should be attached to the employee? Remember, like responsibility is attached. Responsibility position are two separate things. They are both attached to something. I wrote user there. Should it be employee or should it be user? Responsibility that should be attached to the user because customer have only user record. So do you think they should have some responsibility? To interact with the system, they should have a view. Perfect statement. To interact with the system, they should have a view. So view is related to the responsibility. So English word responsibility to bilkul khatam is bilkul completely defeated. Right? According to the responsibilities of the employees we give them, the user की क्या responsibility है? कुछ भी नहीं है. For our company, so English word responsibility has nothing to do with English civil word responsibility, civil term responsibility. English word position has no similarity to the civil word responsibility position. And हम लोग will do it by we did some exercise yesterday, right? That if this, just before you guys came, I got him started into a discussion, and that discussion was very useful to him. So when you guys reach chapter 8, chapter 9, you'll learn it quite fast. It's very simple concept. It's